Alright, so I'm going to start off by using the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea concealer to prime my eyes. This is going to be a tutorial for a nice bright pop of color, but super easy, but you know, a little bit jazzed up a little bit. I'm going to be using a teal shadow, so forewarning. I'm going to go ahead and use Soft Peach. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadows, and this is the Maya Mia palette. They do sell all of these shadows single though, so this is Soft Peach, and I'm just buffing that through my crease and adding up the intensity until I get the pigmentation that I want. Now take the shade Caramel, and I'm going to pop that through my outer crease area there and blend that all out. I'm just using the shade to add a little bit more depth and dimension to the look, but I'm still keeping with more of the warmer transition shades because I'm definitely going to go in with a cool teal aqua shade on my lid. Come alive tonight, everything I want, everything I need, I feel alright. Make sure you go ahead and blend those colors together just to make sure there's no harsh lines. We are going to go in with a brow color in a little bit, but just kind of blending everything together, making it look nice and smooth. It's true, yeah, true, yeah. I feel the metal here. So this is the shade AQUA, and this shade is beautiful. It's like a teal, almost Tiffany blue type of color, and I'm just packing that all over my lid. Now this shade definitely needs a lot of packing to get the pigmentation that you want, which is kind of nice because you can get a light wash of color or you can make it more intense. I'm definitely going for a little bit more intense. I definitely want that color to be shown, so I'm just going to keep packing up the color until I get the pigment that I want, and I'm going to do the same thing on the next eye. Now make sure there's no harshness in between those lines, just because this is a matte shade, so it's a little bit more powder. I don't know what I'm saying, just blend it. Now this is Vanilla, again from the same palette. I'm using all of the Anastasia eyeshadows. I absolutely love them, they're so creamy. Especially this color is just a really light wash, and I'm just applying that underneath my brow bone. This is the Bobbi Brown face base, and I love this primer. I'm applying that just all over my face and creating a smooth surface. I'm trying to work it out in my mind, but I'm planning my own disaster. Giving up the pain of the past, my dreams, and what I'm after. My Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. I love this foundation. This is the color that I use more when I have a tan. So after I apply this, I'm going to take a little bit of my MAC Face and Body, just applying it to the center of my face to kind of even things out, just so it doesn't get too dark. But I love the coverage and the consistency of both of these foundations. Especially together, it creates a really luminous feel with full coverage. And now we're going to go ahead and blend this out with my beauty blender. And yeah, this is a damp beauty blender, and I'm just buffing this out all over my face. It takes forever, but really taking your time with your foundation and creating that perfect base is just going to set the tone for your makeup. Come alive tonight. Everything I want, everything I need. to that same concealer. This is one of my all-time favorites. I love the formula. It reminds me a lot of the MAC Pro Longwear, but a little bit lighter. So I absolutely love it. So I'm just applying that underneath my eyes and through the center of my face. And then again, I'm going to go ahead and buff that out with my Damp Beauty blender and make sure that there are no creases or, you know, any runny spots. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my Studio Fix powder from MAC, and I'm just applying that through the center of my face and underneath my eyes, pretty much anywhere where I put concealer, just to, you know, set the concealer. And then I am going to bake, and I'm going to use my favorite powder for that, which is the La Mer translucent powder. It is so glowy and reflective. I absolutely love it underneath my eyes, so I'm just going ahead and packing that on there.
Everything I need, I feel alright. It's true, yeah, true, yeah. It's true, yeah, true, yeah. It's true.
It's time to contour, and I'm grabbing my NYX contour palette. This is the ashiest shade in the palette, and I'm using a very cool tone shade because I want it to mimic more of a shadow. If the contour is too warm, it's definitely going to not trick the eye enough, so a cooler contour is best. But then I'm going to go in with my NARS Laguna bronzer and just kind of bronze up the skin and blend that contour in with everything.
What I'm after. What I'm after.
And now I'm just bronzing up the skin, and I'm just applying this pretty much where I put my contour and just kind of creating a nice blend. I really wanted to warm up my face a little bit today, kind of keep as much of the tan in as I can with it being believable. And then I'm going to go ahead and just dust off that La Mer powder.
Come alive tonight. Everything I want, everything I need, I feel alright. It's true, yeah.
Now my brows are done, but I'm going to pop a little bit of the vanilla shade right underneath my brow bone to create a little bit more brightness and to really emphasize that area.
It's true, yeah, true, yeah.
And then make sure you blend those colors together to make sure there's a seamless transition. I'm now using Champagne Pop from Becca and Jaclyn Hill, and I'm just applying this in the highlights of my face. You guys know the drill. Go ahead onto the cheekbones. I'm going to do the nose, I'm going to do the lip, and I'm going to do the chin. I feel like this is what really ties in the look, especially for a spring summer glam. It's essential. Now I'm going to use this new Milani Rose Blush, or I should say new to me, it's definitely not new, but I'm just applying this in the apples of my face and bringing it all the way back to my hairline. I feel like that's what really suits my face best, so I like to bring it all the way back, and that sits right in between the bronzer and the highlight. And then I'm using my beauty blender just to blend out any of those edges to create a really nice blend. I'm taking Sienna now from the same palette, and I'm using a pencil brush, and I'm just lining my lower lash line with it. And I'm going to do that to both sides. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the caramel shade. I must have forgot to show that, but I'm using that to buff out that sienna color and kind of smudge it down a little bit lower, just so it's really soft and not too harsh. Again, you know, with the softness, you don't want anything too harsh, especially on the lower lash line. You know, it can definitely close your eyes off. Now this is Glisten from the same palette, and I'm just running that along the lower lash line for a little bit of sparkle. Now, I'm not doing false lashes today. I'm just going to do about 15,000 coats of mascara. This is one from Ulta. It's not my favorite, but that's what I had lying around. And I'm just coating my upper and bottom lashes. I wanted to do this really quick, this look, and I thought false lashes is going to be way too much. Wanted to keep it glam, but simple. So yeah, it's totally your opinion. If you want to wear falsies, go right ahead, but I just opted for mascara today. Now taking a little bit more of that champagne pop, I'm applying that into my inner corner and kind of just brightening that whole area there.
Come alive tonight. Come alive.
This is Aries from Ofra Cosmetics, and this is the Manny MUA liquid lipstick. I absolutely love this color. It goes with the whole theme today, you know, the peach eye, the peach lip. This color is so comfortable to wear. The formula from Ofra is absolutely amazing. I had no idea. I've been really getting into liquid lips lately because I feel like these brands have really elevated their products. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks. Bye.